Hey, welcome back. We have a knife here, and this is one that is, as I was telling some of my friends, about as close to a grill as it gets for me. I'm somewhat fluid in my concept of grill, so we'll see how I feel after I actually have this thing in hand. But this is one where I was, first of all, shocked to see it when I saw it. Sorry, I'm just gonna unbox this off screen a little bit here. And excited that I was actually able to buy it. There's actually two knives here, but one in particular is what I went for, and then the other one, we'll see. I had to buy the other one in order to get the main one, and that is the main one right there. And here's the other one, which we'll get into after, but whew. Unbelievable. I can't believe it's actually here in my hands. I hope it's good. And there it is. But not just any brown mini FSD. Prototype number 1. Holy smokes. I can't believe I have this right now. Detent's good. Centering, good. Oof, action is good. Edge feels clean, looks brand new. I mean, you know, this is one of my Grail knives, and to get prototype number 1 for it is, it's hard to put it into words how cool this is. CPM 154, which Craig Brown's a big fan of. This is really, really neat right now. This is a neat one. I've never really had a prototype, I don't think. I've had some really cool knives, but I don't think I've ever had a prototype, now I think about it. And when I saw this post on Reddit, in this case, I think I got to within 3 or 4 minutes and had a response in. Now this is actually really interesting. This finish on the blade is not the same as the full production model. It's like a very granular, I don't know if you can see that, but very large grain on the finish, which is interesting. Huh, very cool. Mini FSD prototype number 1. Unbelievable. Can't believe I have this right now. Sticker and everything. You never know what might be under here, so just double checking. All right, that's it's remarkable. Let me grab, so that's pattern number 1 for the Mini FSD. I have my number 96, is it? Just double check. Sometimes it's hard to read the etching on there. Yeah, 96. Also CPM 154. He hadn't really done in 20 CV until this latest run. He just started dropping some in 20 CV, and this is pattern number 2, which I really like. It's funny, initially I was gravitated towards pattern number 1, and then I eventually ended up really liking this once I got it in person. And yeah, notice there's a slightly, it's not a huge difference. I feel like there's a slight difference in how he did the grind on this. The rest of it looks pretty darn similar, but I feel like that's just got some very distinctive lines on there. But I could be wrong, who knows? So generally, it's very similar. I don't see huge differences. Slight difference in how he actually did the etching in here, it looks like. But the rest of the knives are pretty darn similar, so I'd say he kind of nailed it on the prototype and Didn't have to go back to the drawing board much. Now, he'd already done the FSD at this point, so, you know, I think he worked a lot of the kinks out and was probably able to roll into this really just resizing the knife and knowing generally what he wanted to do. But I wouldn't be a Brown video if I didn't give the Blaine, Washington, USA. Wouldn't be a Pocket Priorities Brown video, at least, represent. It's about 30 minutes from my house here in Bellingham, Washington. So, very cool. Let's see how the detent is on this one. Feels good. A little lighter, maybe, than my other. Yeah, just seeing how much I can fail it there. Yeah, this one's a little snappier. Even if I try and fail it, it's pretty hard to fail this one. You can fail the flipper pretty easily. Similar. You pretty much nailed it right here on prototype number 1 is kind of my assessment here. Now, you again had done a lot of work on the full size. Or do I have a full size around here? Grab one. Here is a full size. Also pattern number 1 for the full size. Pattern number 2 for the full size is very different. It's not, you know, this is a new pattern for the mini FSD, which is cool. So there's mini FSD. Probably want to do it this way. There is the mini FSD prototype number 1, but pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 1. So big difference here. The pattern in this case sort of changes size and kind of has this same concept here. On this one, it was much simpler, which I really like. I really like that. So that's cool. Very, very cool. So prototype 1, boom, boom. And then if you're not familiar, what would it be if I didn't pull out just yet another knife? That's how we do it on this channel. That's pattern number 2 on the full size. So should do it this way. Pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 1, pattern 2. So pretty different. Obviously this one's anodized too, but anyways. Oh man, this is just one of those, there's sometimes I just don't have a lot to say about it. It's like, okay, let's just end this video and I can go hug this thing and go to bed. This is a really cool, cool one to get, and one I'm very ecstatic to have in the collection. So I don't think I need to say too much more than that. Hope you appreciated this, and obviously you can't be as excited as I am, but I'm excited. And please like, subscribe, and yeah, I enjoy going after rare knives. So if there's a rare one that you'd like to see on the channel, feel free to throw something in the comments and let me know. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.